I want to tell you a little story about how I've spent the last couple of months moving in almost entirely the wrong direction for work and my business. And that ended up being exactly the right thing to do. So this has been a really interesting summer. Earlier in the year, my old colleague and good friend, Audra Casino, came to me and said, I've got an idea. And those are possibly my favorite words in the English language. I love ideas, and I was in a phase where I was trying to kind of say yes to everything and find the next big project that I wanted to work on. That project, after a lot of meetings over Skype and jokes about the heat and the differences between Quebec and Texas, we decided to start a company called The Video Doctors. Audra is a genius at working with audio video. She can really pull the story out and produce beautiful, high-quality assets. And I've got the business, marketing, and networking skills that can kind of support that. So we decided to give it a go. We built a website, did some opt-ins, started making fantastic content, and we started knocking on doors, asking for referrals, all the stuff that you do when you're starting a new service-based business. And, it was slow to start, as businesses are. You're kind of in that hustle and hope phase for a while. And we did land some clients, mostly through personal referrals, which was great. And we started working with them. And as we were working with them and as we're getting to know people and taking on projects and starting to do different services, we realized that we were really on the wrong track with something. What our clients were loving about us wasn't the fact that we made amazing, beautiful, high-quality videos. It was that we could do a lot of different kinds of rich media in a lot of different platforms. And we could do a lot of the execution work that people didn't want to do for them and create a really custom strategy for someone's business. That's what people were responding to. That's what people were getting excited about. And that's what we were getting more excited about. So we had to have the conversation. We had the conversation. It's always a hard one. It's look, you sit down and you say, I think we need to change the name and the entire website and the premise of our business altogether. And when you're really lucky, like I was when I initiated that conversation just last week, your business partner is going to say, oh, thank goodness you said it first. I didn't want it to be me. So we thought about it, we talked, we brainstormed, and we realized that what we really wanted to do, what we really wanted to be, was a strategic content repurposing agency that can create these custom plans for people creating their great content and helping them get it out there into the world for them. We needed a name, we found it. It is One Stone Creative, and the feeling of this new direction is great. I'm more energized. So is Audra. We've got more to say about it. We've got more ideas for content, more ideas to promote, more ideas for people that we want to serve and ways that we want to serve them. We stumbled on the right thing and would not have been able to do it if we hadn't really invested a lot of time and energy and money into the wrong idea. It was making those wrong moves and going in the wrong direction that showed us what the right direction was. And that is something that I really believe in. That's something that, I've been teaching people for years. And you've got a link in the description for where you can see that I'm teaching this. You shouldn't get married at the beginning to an idea, to a name, to a concept, to a customer avatar, because until you do it, until you go out there and start selling it and have cash in hand and start working with people, you're not going to know if it's the right thing to do. Your first assumptions, your decisions could be wrong, and that's fine. That's fine if you're trying them, if you're putting an honest shot at it, really going at it and learning that you're wrong. That's a fantastic thing because it gets you to where you're right and you've got some cash in your hand from doing it. I think getting hung up on the perfect idea before you get out is really easy and it's really common because it feels like a huge investment. You're putting yourself out there. You're in charge of everything. You're the one that everything comes back to. And so admitting that it's wrong or kind of realizing you've made the wrong choice is a terrifying possibility of going out there and selling it or seeing some success with it. Because if you were wrong, you're going to have to do all of this over again. But you really don't have to do it over again because when you learn what you actually find, there's that light bulb that goes off. There's that click that happens and all of a sudden, it's not work anymore, it's fun. And that is a beautiful moment that you don't get to unless you just get out there and sell stuff. Niche later. Brand later, do everything later, sell now and learn as you're doing it because it's that learning from a couple of months going down the wrong road or just trying things, getting money, making sales, practicing all these skills, learning all these new skills. That's going to be more valuable to you in the long run than spending a year trying to craft and hone the perfect plan for a launch. So I'm very excited to share our new website with you. I can't yet because we're still making it, because it's been like 4 days since we made this decision, but you absolutely can believe I will. I'm going to be posting a lot on This Is My Personal channel for the next little while, and I will keep you up to date, because by the end of this month, this 30-day challenge, which is part of SSS Beta by Amy Schmidauer, it's going to be a lot of fun. We'll be able to fully announce the new site and the new YouTube channel that is going to be going along with One Stone Creative. Thank you very much, and talk to you again tomorrow.